What we know about Dementius is also pretty cool. So I'll just describe a few basic concepts. I'm not going to like plan out the whole fight for you, but just to show you some like basic ideas. P1, potentially like N'Zoth, you're going to get some circles that spawn on the whole raid. So like you maybe want to place them like this and move to the left of them. Maybe you put them in the back and then move forward. No one knows. The boss is huge, like the size of fucking Stormwind. You can use this whole platform, assuming melee range is pretty far. You get these mechanics from killing ads that make you able to like pull people back. At some point is going to like raise like people up and try to suck them in, and the people who have those buffs will like save them and bring them back down. And at the end of the phase, you just need to like collide as a raid. We don't know if they're going to make you like split left and right or move as a one big group, but there's reason to believe that from a few mechanics that you would either start as the raid in the middle and then kind of have one raid go to the left and one go to the right and then meet back in the middle for every phase, or whether you're going to move over the side as a group. That's all I'll really say about P1. There's actual mechanics happening, but just not a huge deal. P2, unknown yet at this point whether you're going to be splitting the raid or whether the entire raid is going to go together to 2 different platforms. But you're going to do this, these like 2 phases where there's some Razageth winds pushing you from where the boss came from, and there's these ads, these Void Wardens you can't run into. You'll also dragon ride to these with your cloak, but the dragon riding's like a little different. Won't go too much into that, but I think it's like a better version of Tindrill's, but I also think Tindrill's dragon riding was fine. Yep, there's like an ad phase, kind of, but also you're mainly just hitting one major target on each platform. And then you get back to the last platform. The boss is back at 100% HP. He's much smaller. I don't know the exact size to expect, but just not the size of Stormwind, but here's the platform. He's going to be in the middle. Main bit of this is it's like Razageth P3 in the way that the edge of the room is going to start. This is actually not going to be a good way to show this, but like the edge of the room is
it's like Stormy on the edge and then comes in.
Yeah, so as you do more and more of this phase, you'll have less and less room to play in. Is the bit, which was a fine. Razageth P3 was flawed for a lot of reasons. That wasn't one of them. That general thing is happening. Some other general mechanics that are happening in this phase is like the gravity mechanics. So there's going to be a bunch of people that get gravity and a bunch of people that get reverse gravity. And the people who have gravity need to go with those other people. Like think, who knows, a certain amount of like reverse gravity people, and like 6 people can't cleave each other and are each gonna have to find their way soaking one of these things. Who knows exactly the amount of all of those that go out, but that's just like a general thing that will happen. The boss has these like little, I guess we could call them like black holes, or they eventually become black holes, but like that are like spread out around the room. These things you need to stand in when you have 100 energy to not die. But also they become black holes that keep moving in with the circle. So imagine they're like spread out around the room. Like the end of this fight is probably going to be like, you have a little bit of room to play here, and like the rest of it is all black holes that have been sucked in. There's a few other mechanics, but I'll just go over one other major one. Desausage. So if you guys remember the Sepulchre fight, the boss could be wherever, but there's going to be 3 things that happen. It'll be able to spawn from here. This isn't going to look exactly right because of where I'm dragging it, but like this thing's going to grow throughout the room, and there's who knows how many there's going to be. Let's say there's 3 of them, right? You have a 6-second debuff after getting hit by one of these, that if you get hit by another one, you basically get one shot. So porting through these will be important if possible, or otherwise creating a movement pattern where you are able to get hit by all 3 of them without them happening too close to each other. And these are all happening at the same time. All the mechanics in different variations. But that's like the general vibe of the last phase. But that's like Dementius in a nutshell. That's the TLDR version of it. But that's like the general flow of the fight.
Yep, looks sick. I don't know. I agree. Assume S tier for end boss and then adjust downwards as needed. And this one seems like an above average, dungeon journal for an end boss.
Yep. W.